Hello all, and welcome back to Geek, Feng, Shui. I'm your host and game master, Bob Sellers Jr. Shout out to our friends at Chaotic Good Brewing here in beautiful yet rainy Castle Mantorville, under pressure in Golden Valley, and South by Southeast, and beautiful Pine Island are venues of similar nature near you and yours. Family, pet, kid, fun-friendly, event-filled, fun-filled, or just chillaxation-filled areas to visit. Or you can limber up on Saturdays and do yoga, because we all know yoga under the influence is still considered pure entertainment, at least outside the Bible Belt. Just saying, particularly if you add photo and video evidence. Check my books out at sellersjr.com, my overall website, geekfengshui.com, and this channel, which we appreciate if you like, subscribe, and setting up the bell and commentary, which is moderated due to the troll storm. So if you can spell and you keep it between the rails, it will get posted. I do check. We do enjoy the likes, which is helpful for the YouTube, and reviews and subscriptions. All help. I'm not going away, so I'm going to keep doing the videos. So this is kind of Super Tuesday, as it were, as I reset all of the...
What do you have today?
We'll go to the store after this here.
Thank you for your patronage.
Have you got a contract?
You're used to King. Just think of the reward while you work.
What do you have
Keep
today?
you motivated.
Too far.
Take care of yourself out there. Drink plenty of fluids.
I must take my leave.
Goodbye for now.
So now we'll go to the store and get our freebie. I clicked on it yesterday, so it's available today. Ooh, we get Amber Moonstone. That's kind of a neat name for a character. I'll remember that. 007. What's your name? Moonstone. Amber Moonstone. Oh, I think we get our twofer here because we, no, because it's kill a target. But having fun in World of Warcraft Cataclysm Classic. The terrorizing the horde. I'm on the white main server, which is like 98%. You check populations, and they show different amounts of different web pages. Anyway, the alliance, which side I primarily play, is in significant minority, and the horde players feel that they can get away with anything. Well, I have two characters now, soon to be more, that go up to a place called Uldum, which is my fondest memories of catching bots. Those people that get programmed so they can do herbing and whatnot, or mining, or what have you, without having to be at their computer. As much as Blizzard tries to cut down on it, it still happens a lot. I've told the story before, years ago, when we got to the point where we were kind of bored with things. Brendan and I, had characters of different factions, which is interesting on a PvP server. And we're flying around, and we got some guidance from a game master as to what to do to report these guys. And so we got a checklist. There was 10 items on the checklist, and we'd fly in formation, which I think unsettled people because I saw a horde and a alliance flying together. And we would go through and try to contact or kill or do whatever. And the funnest part was with my hunters, where I would just set up cloaked by the mineral thing, and the bots try as much as they can to
Show me what light.
space themselves out when they're going around. And so if you can disrupt that, it gets to be quite funny, where you have a flock of bots coming in all at the same time. You just kill them and keep them dead, and they keep coming back and try to go to the same node. You just kill them again, over and over and over. Reporting, we must have knocked off easily 400 plus. It might have been 400 or 500 accounts that were either stolen, specifically used for botting, or what have you. And as I said, I met someone who claimed they were watching a movie. I highly doubt that, but that's just me. And he may have been botting, but close enough to his computer to see that he was in trouble. Anyway, the Horde feel that the Alliance has no business getting any of the stuff up there. So they fly in packs. They have to because, they can't do anything on their own. They're just too weak and ill of character. And many of the characters, 90% of the Horde are great players that don't bother doing the game. And then there's that 10 percentile, even the 1 percentile, get really bad. They're like motorcycle games. Well, anyway, I'll go along and I have 2 characters at the moment, and I'll go through and within an hour, I'll have 2 rows of stacks of a certain ore, and I'll send them to my bank character. I'll switch characters to it again, and they try to sell the ore. And I kind of got the impression, given that I haven't seen many other Alliance farmers, they might be transferring over from the Horde side and selling it on the Alliance because they can get more gold. There's nothing against the game doing that as far as I understand. Because if you go look at the Horde side, which I've done, and the auction house, they sell for like 75 gold for 20. On the Alliance side, it was more than double that, so I kind of shoot them in the foot by setting mine down to 125 or even 135. And I don't know if it's jewel crafters that get them or why they're buying them, but I had a person contact me and wanted to do direct sales, and I've run into issues with doing direct stuff like that just because you don't know.
What do you see, Sunan?
The graphics that they do, and you can disable if you find them to be too violent. Supposedly there's a place in the settings you can disable that. I personally enjoy it. It really shows how pissed off my character gets with some of these NPCs. But anyway, with the Horde seem to think they rule it, and proven they don't. One of the funnier things is there is a timing of the respawns. Like you've seen mineral nodes here that you can get. Well, there's paths you get into, which kind of make it easy for botting. And there's timing where you can go along and they'll respawn. Some of them respawn right away, 2 or 3 times in a row. It's weird, but it happens. And the Horde character players don't like to fly long distances without getting anything. So I will go disrupt the timing because I'll take a lot of the stuff. I'll just go back and forth in a short area. Pretty soon you see a flock of them coming around there. Why isn't there more ore here? I've had mages and hunters. And I let one guy cross the entire area chase after me. It's like, dude. Then they try to fly around and swarm me. You've seen some of my videos, recent ones anyway, where they do that. It's like, it's pure. It's almost like yoga under the influence. It's pure entertainment. More so for me than for them. But that is why a game like this is much more fun, because you don't have to deal with the twerps of opposing factions. There is a new Assassin's Creed coming out this fall. It'll be interesting to see. There's people, I think it's this fall, and then they might have the open beta, I'm not sure. Some people are showing submissions already. I thought when I looked it doesn't come out till September, but I could be wrong. But yeah, Cataclysm is fun. I'll just say that if you're a WoW player. I don't have any issues with it. I didn't have issues with it before, but then you have to realize I'm what's considered a casual player, literally. People who are raiders are not casual players. Raiding is like a second job. It literally is you've got to get materials, you got to get pots. Pots being for raising stuff in the group you're in, buffs, things of that nature. Where a casual player just plays the game. So I'm having fun getting my characters to Alden, and I'll go farm for an hour and go off and do something else and make 1,000 gold. When it's herbs or when you're on the minority of the respective faction, you have an opportunity to charge more. I don't find abusively so, but I have seen a lot of people who do. You know, that's their business. They can try to see if they can get a ton more, and then I just undercut them and sell mine. So yeah, it's a game where of the auction house, and I don't know where they do their farming. I really think that people are bringing. The only way you can transfer stuff between Horde and Alliance is if you have 2 accounts or you have an accomplice of the same side. Either way, because you can't buy your own stuff that you have in auction. I've done a video on that with the common auction house. So I'm pretty sure that a lot of the stuff is people are sent over, and they lose money by doing that, and I suspect they think they get more back by charging more. Well, then I come along and make it not worth their while, and that may or may not be. I don't know why people, because I've learned not to list it under the characters that I actually do the farming. Because I already think that they're on the lookout for me, which is fine. More the merrier. I enjoy antagonizing the Horde. I mean, there's hilarity in the sense that a lot of the people that get on a PvP server claim, if I didn't have my control in my hands, I'd use air quotes, if they didn't know it was PvP, and it says that when you pick your server, and they didn't know about the population. Again, I was actually like that when the game came out, got to understand it, and lived with it, whereas a lot of these players, I just don't see them being as legit.
You will get so much use out of this. Made from only the finest materials.
I'm done with getting that stuff, so.
Nothing else?
I must be on my way now. Goodbye.
I hope to see you soon.
But yeah, again, I don't know where these other farmers are in that game. I know I'm not talking about the game I'm playing now, but I figured sometimes you'd like to hear me talk about it. So with that, we will say hello and goodbye to our friends at Chaotic Good Brewing here in Castamatterville. Under Pressure in Golden Valley and South by Southeast in beautiful Pine Island are venues of similar nature near you and yours. Family, pet, kid, fun-friendly venues where the games are afoot. They have card games, board games, event games such as trivia, a beer choir, a number of different options, Dungeons and Dragons. Check out their calendars on Facebook or their respective web pages for more information. And if you're looking to get a good trim while you're in Casson, check out Johnny's Barbershop if you're going to go do yoga and you want to look good. For the pictures and the video evidence, yoga under the influence is still considered pure entertainment. Just saying. Check out my books at sellersjr.com, my overall website, geekfengshui.com, and this channel, which I appreciate if you like, subscribe, and setting on the bell. See you in the next video. And remember, commentary is allowed as long as you can spell and keep it between the rails. Trolls, the keyboard cowboys with the full diapers, can't seem to do either one. So there's that. Anyway, have a good one. We'll see you in the next video. I think I said like, comment, subscribe.